Can we start, sir?
Yes, ma'am.
Karnagaran, sir?
I think people are waiting, still waiting. Huh?
Yes, madam.
Uh, we are admitting, sir.
Okay, okay.
Ready to go, madam.
Good evening to one and all present here. Great communication begins with connection. With this quote, in this pleasant evening, to refresh and create an impact onto the mind, Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering, Savita Engineering College brings to you a webinar on Why Communication Engineering by Dr. Anand Anbaragan, Professor, St. Martin's Engineering College, Secunderabad. Savita Engineering College, established in the year 2001, an autonomous institution which follows the Finland based education model, and we march towards less is more concept. A college makes the students job ready by providing Industry 4.0 ready curriculum which imparts the 21st century skills. Project based learning integrated with subjects improves the student skill set and makes our learners to be the best, which is the motto of a college. The Department of ECE was established in the year 2001. Our vision is to develop the department into a state of art with center of excellence in electronics and communication engineering education on par with global standards. The Department of ECE has well experienced faculty of proven ability and diverse specialization. The faculty actively involves themselves in research in the fields of robotics, VLSI, MEMS, image processing, and embedded systems. Now, it gives me immense pleasure to introduce our guest of the day. Dr. Anand Anbaragan received his Master of Engineering from Tyagaraja College of Engineering in 2007 and his Doctor of Philosophy from Anna University in 2017. He has 14 years of experience in teaching. Sir has published several international journals and presented in various conferences. His area of interest includes channel coding, LDPC, polar codes, and DNA coding. Currently, he is working as professor in Department of Electronics and Communication Engineering at St. Martin's Engineering College. Now, I request Dr. Anand Anbaragan to take over the session. Sir, please.
Okay, thank you for your introduction, Priya ma'am. And I'm so happy to be here. First of all, I would like to thank the management of Savita Engineering College and uh, our faculty people who is giving the opportunity here. The topic is given to me as why communication engineering is our. Wait a minute, I want to share it. I will share my slide. Shall I share, ma'am?
Yes, sir, please.
Okay. Okay. It is visible. It is visible to see that my
Yes,
slide.
sir. Could you please move to the slideshow mode, sir?
Sure. Is on the slideshow. Yeah. Okay,
Yes, sir.
so good evening to everyone. I heard that this webinar series is targeted to the audience like various field, like not in the common mode, like students from schools and diploma students and research scholars, faculties, and other people. So it is a wonderful connectivity in the webinar series. I think the series is going on more than many series. So one of the part today, they are given the title is Why Communication Engineering. Everybody can listen, can audible to me. Everybody is audible to me, audible to you. Is it audible?
Yes, sir. It is audible.
Okay. Okay, so why communication engineering? That is, title is quite risky and challenging because the communication engineering is a very vast one. Within 1 hour we couldn't justify why communication engineering, but I try to justify this title with this outline. So what is the this 1 hour we are going to discuss is that the first one is introduction. Another one is types of communication, and in these types of communication, we can see many communication system like very simple glance methodology. Because each one takes more than 1 hour. So for that, just limiting only very few glance technology. We are going to discuss about the communication system. And one more thing is challenges. What are the challenges in a communication system and how we are counterfeit the challenges? And finally, the communication engineering in different perspective, like in student point of view, what is why is the communication engineering, and researcher point of view, and if you want to go any industrial opportunities point of view. So there are, I just classify as 4 perspectives for the communication engineering. Finally, we concluded. Intermediately, if you have any queries on it, you can raise it. I'm pleased to answer your questions. Next one is introduction. Before the okay. So what is communication system? Before that, I'm not going to exactly what is in a technical way of communication. It is a linguistic communication. We started with the communication. What is communication is that it is a transfer the information between the two ends. So we transferring the information between the two ends is exactly the communication, right? So what is the information? Anybody knows? Anybody can guess what is information? Can I get the poll questions right now?
Okay, sir.
So what is the information? What is information is a simple message or just to poll it? I think information means there are 4 options. One is simple message and message with the low probability occurrence, message the high probability. It's finished, right? Ma'am, it's finished. This polling is finished.
Yes, sir. We are sharing the results of the poll.
Sharing the results. Okay. So the thing is, 17 people are saying it's a simple message, and only one people say the low probability occurrence, and another one is high probability of occurrence. And many of the people are polled like message from the proper source. Okay, we will see the exact answer. Can you close the poll? Ma'am, can you close the poll?
Yes, sir. We have closed the poll, sir. You can proceed.
Okay. Okay. So that what is the information means? It is exact answer is it is information mean less probable message. What is it less probable message? Everybody can ask because answer is information from only one participant is opting this answer. The remaining people are not taking. So what is information means less probable? What is it exactly? It means that I is inversely proportional to 1 by the probability. Exactly, I can say some with the example. So Sunday is a holiday. Sunday is a holiday. It is a message, right? It is a message. Is there any? What is the probability of Sunday is holiday? Almost 100%. Am I right? Almost 100% probability Sunday is a holiday. So that the Sunday is a holiday, even though it is a message, it don't have any information. Doesn't have any information. So something like tomorrow there is a possibility of earthquake in some other place in India. I said that means that cannot be done before. The probability of occurrence is very, very less. That contain nearly 100% of information. So information means it is less probable message. The message which is probability of the message is very less, then that is called as information. So that information transfer from one end to another end, that called communication system. Okay, right. So that evaluation of communication is quite excellent history. The communication starts even the language. Even the language before the language starts. I mean, even the languages are not in the practice. The communication is started by making the smoke. Or ancient people, they want to show their place by making smoke or some special sounds. They're used for communication. After that, some of the special birds are used for communication, especially the pigeons. The pigeons are used for transferring the main secret communication of the kingdom. It will transfer to so many countries also. But the problem of this methodology is that it is not reliability. If anybody kills that bird, it won't reach to the destination. That's a problem of this methodology. After that, so many methods there, but here Morse code, that is telegraphic code. This is the very first communication system is used for wireless communication system to transfer the data from very long distance. After that, wireless radio and telephone, fax, these are all the electronic methodology used for carrying the communication system from one place to another place. After the intervention of mobile phone, that means the mobile communication system, they intervene the mobile communication, that will make the total world into the single point. Initially, the world become a very huge one, but nowadays the world become very single point. That is beautiful of the mobile communication system. With the internet technology, we are making an email, and finally we are using handheld device. Whatever now we are using, that is not a mobile phone. This is called a handheld device, because the mobile phone is only used for only the transferring voice and something. But nowadays, mobile, with the device, we can take a photo, video, and so many apps. It's numerous applications we can. That's why it's called handheld devices. And nowadays, what is the next? The next may be the same thing. We are incorporating so many applications together, which will provide some communication is easy and sophistication. So this is the evaluation of communication. So now what we discussed about that, what is communication and what is the evaluation of communication. Next one is engineering. So what is engineering? Anybody? Any guess? Anybody can?
Sir, they will not
What
be
is it?
able to unmute themselves, sir.
Okay,
So
okay,
at
okay.
last,
They
we
can.
will have the query session, sir.
Okay, okay,
Okay.
okay, okay. Okay, what is engineering? What is engineering is that can we open it or no need? Huh?
We will open the chat, sir.
Okay, at the last we can use it.
At
Otherwise,
the
we can
last, we
use.
will be having query session for 10 to 15 minutes, sir. So they will
Okay,
post the questions and then we'll go with that, sir.
okay, okay,
Okay,
okay.
sir.
So what is engineering? What is engineering is that I think some people can chat. They can give a comment in what can I say? Okay, no problem. I can say the engineering means the action of working artfully to bring something about. Means it is a combination of science and mathematics. So what that the action of working artfully, that word is very important. Artfully to bring something about. So if you want to get something, you need artfully. The word is sense. It has a very smart way and easiest methodology. So if any complex situation is there, the engineering should give the easy solution or smartest solution to get the exact results. So the combination of science and mathematics, which giving any kind of problem in our physical real-time problems or any other some hypothetical problems, it can be solved by science and mathematics. Of course, that is called as an engineering. And my professors keep on telling that mathematics is the language of engineers. If you are failed to do that, if you are failed to do in a mathematics, you could not speak in a engineering language. So everyone, please take care about the mathematics. If you are very well in mathematics, you are a great engineers. You can. There is a so many place for talk in sense. You can roll your ideas in innovative methods, right? Okay. So now I am coming to the exact communication engineering. So what is in exact communication engineering is that it already Yogesh Kumar raised a hand. What is it? No. Okay. Okay. So communication engineering is that it contains that very huge classification of communication engineering is a digital and analog communication system. This diagram actually is easy. We can understand that analog communication, there is a phonograph. That means if you want to speak something, you can speak and then it will go to the amplifier, and the phonograph scribe is record the record machines, the record plate. After the record plate is using the track or something, it will go to the again receiving side record plate. Then it will coming to the playback needle and amplifier in receiving side amplifier and speaker that they can hear it. Once upon a time, people may know that if you want the tape recorder or video cassettes are all the example for analog communication system. But nowadays we are moving to the next thing is called digital communication system. In this digital communication system, we are using satellite, and the satellite is used wherever in your world it will connect to the single communication is called satellite communication system. So at one end you can make a video or with a camera we can make a video or audio, whatever it may be. Whatever it may be, it will give into the TV station. In this TV station, there is an antenna. This antenna is transmitting the data in uplink way, and then the satellite is responding to the remaining receiving sites. It's broadcasting all over the world the satellite boxes and receiving that and decoded and is given to the TV monitor. Every day we are getting the TV channels and set-top box channel collections. We are enjoying the entertainment, everything done by digital communication system. Okay. So the digital communication and analog communication are the major classification of communication system. So we can, but analog is an old one. The digital nowadays we are utilizing. Next one is exactly the digital communication. It has proven its performance because the digital communication has high noise immunity and the clarity of information, and it's easily storable and processable. So many advantages compared to the analog, and it start to do something about the digital communication. Using the digital communication, the error rate and the performance, everything is high. It was proven by already with so many communications, so many articles. And one more thing, but in natural, the input of human understandable outputs all are in analog. For example, if you are in the input side, you are talking like voice. The voice is analog, and in the receiving side, you are hearing with the speaker that's the same voice. That also is analog. So totally, the end input and output end is enriched with analog. Only the intermediate places are and digital. Why digital is used to digital systems is used for processing. I think digital signal processing that we know very well. So there are so many processing like sampling, quantization, and filtering and encoding and decoding. There's so many things except the modulation and transmitting the data in a wireless mode. They all are done in a digital way that is used for that is mainly used for our thing. So we must know that only the processing is in digital, but the ends are in analog only. So we could not say the analog is the least significant. Analog, whatever you are playing with the digital, final end should be in an analog. So that is an analog is also an important in our communication system. The types of communication systems are wireless communication system and mobile communication and satellite communication, telemedicines, and there are so many. If we can list the types of digital communication systems in among 25 to 30 communication system. But in a time constraint, and I want to make some important concerns about the communication system. Just limited communication systems are given. So we can see one by one what is wireless communications, mobile communication, and then satellite and telemedicines. Then we can see the challenges about that one, how we are counterfeit that one. That we can see later one by one. So first of all, satellite communication. So everybody has the dream to fly. Everybody has a dream to go in other planet. Yeah, all childs are asking, what do you want to? I want to be a pilot, or I want to be astronaut. So many people are in. So nobody. Everybody has the thoughts to fly over the world. So satellite communication is a communication system is transferring. First of all, the satellite is launched for observing weather monitoring. What is the weather? How is the weather is there? That monitoring purpose only it was started. After that, after that, so many satellites are nowadays started for even entertainment and only for medical analysis, only for other planet investigation. So many satellites are, but very initially satellites are launched for weather monitoring purpose only. So that I want to give one video about that the satellite.
Satellite communication. A body moving in an orbit around a planet is called a satellite.
Actually, the satellite is there.
The natural
We
satellite of the
can
Earth.
say the moon is the
Artificial
natural satellite.
satellites are launched from the Earth
And
for
whatever we are using
communication
here is
purposes
the
and
artificial
weather
satellite.
monitoring.
The satellite
These
was
artificial
many
satellites
times
also
the
orbit
fixed
around the
satellite,
Earth in
polar
their own
satellite,
orbit. Let's see how
geostationary
the
satellite.
signals
There
are
are so many
transformed.
types of satellite. This satellite, what we are seeing in the video, is called geostationary. It's following some specific
After
path.
the artificial
So here
satellite is
it will
put
show
into
that
its orbit
it will show that what is that how the data is transferring from satellite to the transmitter and satellite to the receiver. The transmitter is the TV station or any other broadcasting station that will give the informations to the satellite. After that, it will get the satellite because that transmitter will not disperse the information throughout the world, but satellite can disperse the information throughout the world. That's why it's given to the broadcasting station to the satellite. It's called uplink. Whenever the transmitter it starts to the satellites called uplink, the satellite to the receiver, that process is called downlink.
satellite signals are put into its orbit around the Earth. It starts to function. The signals are transferred to the
The
satellite
signals
using
are transferring
transmitter or uplink.
uplink and
And the
downlink of
satellite
the transmitter.
transforms the signal to the receiver or downlink. The time period for one complete orbital motion of an artificial satellite is equal to the time period of the Earth's one complete rotation.
So that as a complete rotation of the satellite is that complete period of getting transferring the
When
data.
artificial satellites orbit lies directly above the Earth's
This is a
equator with a
geostationary
period
orbit
equal
satellite.
to the
It's
Earth's
keep on
rotation
rotating to
period.
the geostationary
It is
line.
called
If you
geostationary
want to
orbit.
cover
The
the
satellites
whole
put in this
world,
orbit
3
are called
geostationary
geostationary satellites.
satellites are required to
The
orbit.
satellites which orbit
It is one kind
north
of
and
satellite.
south
It's called
poles are called
polar
polar
orbit satellite.
satellites.
Mostly
Polar
this kind of
satellites
satellite
are
is used
used
for
for weather monitoring.
weather monitoring. This kind of polar orbit is just away from the 1,000 kilometer of our Earth. So this kind of polar satellites are used for weather monitoring. Next thing is the wireless communication. I think we are in the communication types of communication. What are the types of communications? The wireless communication, it was so many things like 4G, 3G. There is can you see that there is so many radar system and laptops, smartphones, satellites, Wi-Fi, and so many things like yeah, everything is connected together and it's called wireless technology. Wireless technology have so many evaluations to there is a nowadays we are enjoying with our mobile with a 4G network, and the world all the world is fastly moving towards the 5G networks also. So the 5G is an expected one. I think within 6 months we may reach about the 5G. Almost so many works are done in the 5G network. So it's going on due to that some problem in COVID only is everything stopped. Otherwise, we may be enjoyed with the 5G network communication system. Okay, so can I get the poll from things? One is that we are using our mobile phone as GSM. GSM is which kind of generation? Any guess from the audience or participants? GSM is belongs to the generation of what? Is a what kind of generation? We are our mobile phone. We are using GSM only. Most of the mobiles. So definitely the option 5 is not there. No one is opting that.
Once you told the option 5G is also getting filled up, sir.
Yes. Yes. Okay. I think 2% are.
Sir, the
It's
poll
done.
questions have been shared, sir. Yes, you can
It's
see.
done.
Sir.
Okay. Okay. So that I think maximum is 3G. Okay. We'll see the answer. We'll see the answer right now. Yes. Okay. Now, what is it? This, we can see the GSM is it's in the intermediate of 2.5G. So the answer exact to the GSM, the global standard for mobile communication system, is that 2.5G. It is exact answer for that one. So whatever you are using that 2.5G technology, but what is it? What is the added feature that we're using now in the 4G? So in evaluation, initially that is 1G, that is the first generation. What is the speed of that wireless communication is 2.4 kilobits per second. Nowadays, no one can use it. So it's 2.4 kbps means how much it is very less to that one. Even we could not download a voice message right now. So an analog signals are used here. And second one is 90s. 2.22 second generation in the mid of the things is 2.5G is generated. In this 2.5G, GSM standards was implemented. So mostly the speed of that this generation is 64 kilobits per second, which is 5 times, which is what is it around 30 times more than the first generation one. Here mostly voice is serviced and digital signal, large service of coverage like email, web browsing that can be started in the 1990s only. After that, then 2000, the 2000 there is a generation is 3T IMT is an advanced smartphones and mobile broadband, and it's giving video telephony and mobile TV and video conference. Such a thing we can start from 3G. I think everybody come across with the 3G. After that, the 4G is developed with that LTE or WiMAX systems. It mainly the generation 4 is intended to do with the protocol called pocket switching network and the mobile ultra broadband system, high data rate applications, and cloud computing, HDTV, video gaming, those kind of things is very famous in 4G nowadays. Of course, we are in the 4G. 5G is in moving towards what is the expecting speed of 5G is more than 1 gigabit per second. Nowadays, we are using 100 Mbps, 100 Mbps, Mbps. See, the more than 1 Gbps means how much we couldn't imagine it. Mostly, this is as an IoT, Internet of Things, and this is the main service here is for intensive latency sensitive and bandwidth hungry and ultra reliable. This is the main slogan and mantra of the 5G. And 5G is they are planning nowadays the frequencies are is very harmful to the society. It will damage the tissues. So many ecological imbalance is creating the frequency. So in 5G, we are going to increase the frequency. So the research is going on how that even though we are increasing the frequency, we want to make the society is in a radiation hazards free. Those kind of research is going on. If any antennas which is providing less radiations for the high frequencies or less harms to the society, our society means that was a good one. So we are planning to do that. Our 5G as a good antenna system. So if you are able to design an antenna in good way, really it was useful to the generation of 5. And telemedicine, and I'm not taking too much of time in the telemedicine. Telemedicine means we are transferring the data from patient to the doctor or doctor to the patient. It's one kind of communication system that can be done by in so many like UK and US. It was practiced very well. So if you have any problem in your body, you don't want to say anything. Automatically, the sensors will sensing that one, and it transferring that your all kind of heartbeats, blood pressures, and uh, all kind of activities like breathing count, and everything is recorded every 1 hour. Once it will going to the doctor's report. Doctors keep on. If anything is abnormality is found, immediately the doctor will come to your doorsteps and you will take the treatment. Most of the in US and UK there is an nuclear family. In nuclear family also that the father and the mothers are in a separate level. So taking care of their old persons in a huge way it was missing. So many persons they're not they got severe in the medical issues because of it, because of the because of this not monitoring at the right time. So that this kind of telemedicine is useful. And nowadays, due to the COVID-19 issues, the doctors cannot become exactly to the patients. So now I think everybody has the Arogya Setu app, right? Arogya Setu app is monitoring if you are monitoring if your health system. If anything is find abnormality, it leads to the nearby healthcare system. That healthcare people immediately will reach you to give a medical. So that was a huge thing. Is one of the very important in a medical in a communication system, telemedicines. The next one is challenges. Yeah. Now only the engineering will start. Challenges in communication systems are one is called as a signal level, another one is called as a data level. So what is challenges? What is the challenges and signal level means we are getting the severe signal distortions by noises and the interferences. The two things are in a signal level huge challenges in a communication system. Suppose if you want to data level, data means if your the signals are want to transfer to the wireless medium at the time it is noise, but in the source at the destination level, my inputs are in a data level. The data levels, what is the problem is there is security. We want to make a secure data, and because the data can be hacked by anyone, and nowadays the hacking is very easy to all. So that's why security and big data means now we are using all kind of social media like Facebook and Instagram. The total Facebook and other internet contains the huge number of data that's called big data. So maintaining the big data, retrieving that one, and we can storing and we can connecting the data, we can pick up in so many things. So the data pool, how we are approaching exactly to our acquired data without any other data collisions. So that was also the challenges. This is the challenges of communication. To avoid the challenges, now I come to the point why communication engineering. The communication means already we know very well. The communication means it is a transferring the information from two ends. Engineering means you make artfully to get the outcome of anything. So whenever we have challenges, the challenges easily rectified by our engineering system only. So the communication engineers has the very role of play is there to avoid this kind of challenges in their own methodology. How the communication engineering giving the solutions for the different type of challenges is that we can see that one by one. The first one is the noise elimination. Of course, this is our original signal. This is the noise. If you add together, it's whenever that signal is transferred to the channel or wireless medium. In even that wire medium, also there are so many type of noises available. The noises like white noise and salt and pepper noise and short noise, thermal noise, additive white Gaussian noise, and Russian noise, relay noise. There are so many type of noises and channels are available. So that would be introducing some noises. To avoid the noises, what are the methodology in communication engineering is incorporating is that first of all filtering. So there is a filtering techniques. It is a very first technique is used for eliminating the noise, but the filtering technique is not only eliminating the fully the noises. Of course, we need so many things. It is the initial method, and after that, pulse shaping. Pulse shaping is the signal. The signal is now in a square wave. Whenever the signal is in a square, automatically in the frequency domain, it will becomes like a sync function, or it will occupy more frequency spectrum. So pulse shaping is that we just do the signal instead of the sharp edges and short knife edge cutting, we are going to change into the raised to cosine pulse or cosine pulse or so many type of pulse shaping by changing this the role of factors of pulse. So pulse shaping is also one of the methodology to eliminate the noise. And of course, mostly people are thinking modulation is used for transmitting the data from one place to another place. But some of the modulation techniques are eliminate the noise itself. The example is orthogonal frequency division multiplexing. That kind of OFDM modulations, that modulation techniques is used to avoid the noises because each signals are converted into orthogonal to each other. If signals are orthogonal to each other, definitely the noise will not superimpose on the signals because the noise cannot be travel always orthogonal to everyone. The noise has its own characteristics to travel it, but the signals are, of course, it is orthogonal to each other, means the carryover of the noise is very, very less. Mostly the OFDMA is used in some military applications and radar application purpose. After that, the channel coding. The channel coding is there. Here we are adding some redundant data. So we are adding some redundant data to redundant data in our input bit. It's called channel redundancy, adding redundancy to our data. Even some of the data is losing in our channel due to the noise, we can recover. For example, if you send only one, for example, one is a number, only one we are transmitting the data in our channel. For instead of that, we can send five ones in the channel. Obviously, if any one is get corrupted, for example, 4 ones are corrupted by noise, we reach at least only one. So that sense, we are adding some redundancy to the input bit, and whenever we are transmitting the data in the channel, obviously we are getting in the receiving side, we'll get our data at least to any one of the point. So the channel coding is used to eliminate the noise and synchronization. Most of the places, the receiving end synchronization is not maintained. Whatever we are sent, the decision making provides completely the noise. So avoid that, we are using the synchronization technique. So this each whatever I am pronounced here, the filtering, pulse shaping, modulation technique, channel coding, and synchronization. Each topic it needs to get 1 hour explanations, but I don't want to make you as a complex. Here simply what are all the challenges and how the communication engineering is counterfeit the challenges that we are discussing right now. That's called noise elimination. The next one is interference. Interference is that it's classified as two. One is co-channel interference, another one is adjacent channel interference. This interference are observed in wireless communication system. So what is it? Co-channel means whenever we are in our wireless communication, all are split into the simple cells. Each cells are allocating some frequency. The same frequency of the cells is interfering with the same numbers, then we can our data get interferes. That means data are same data are congested. They are getting some their shaping is different, their timing is different, so automatically is considered to be a noise and error. So that kind of interference is called co-channel interference. Co-channel interference, how they are going to eliminate the co-channel interference? Frequency reuse factor. If you are using the frequency reuse factor by 5 times or 7 times, depends upon the size, then we can remove that co-channel interference. And cell distance. The cell distance is mainly used for if you are increasing the cell distance, automatically the co-channel interference will reduce. By using these two methodology, the frequency reuse and the cell distance, the co-channel interference will reduce. Here, every client and access point in the same channel complete for the time to talk. This is called co-channel, or same channel, so many clients who are talking. So by using this clients talking, they get interference between each and every point. To avoid that, we can reuse the frequency every time to time, and the cell distance also we are increasing. Automatically, the interference will be eliminated. What is an adjacent channel interference? Is that, for example, nearby channel having 70 kilohertz of frequency, and another nearby channel cell is having 120 kilohertz frequency. So these are nearby channel, but not same channel. But the nearby channels, or even it's nearby channel, the number of users are increasing. These two channels are get interfered. The signals are get interfere with each other. So that we need to avoid the kind of interference called cell splitting. By splitting the cell and making the antenna direction, in a specific direction, like 120-degree, to cover the antenna of each cell. That will be best options for avoiding the interference in a wireless communication. These two interference, like co-channel interference and adjacent channel interference, are done into a or mainly observed into the wireless communication, and it can be easily solvable by these two methodology: frequency reuse and cell distance, and cell splitting and antenna directions. Of course, I said there is whenever we are whatever we discussed before, that was signal level challenges like noise and interference. Whenever after that we are in our input and output point, there is a data. So the data has some problem or challenges is security. So nowadays there is two fields like hacking fields also is going on, and if you want to take the secure network security, if you are able to do that, mostly nowadays we are facing the problem is cyber criminals. Want to transfer any ATM or a bank, if you want to transfer money, internet banking, everything is under that. Okay, everything is under that data level. So it's hacking and cyber attacking and cyber criminal things will every day is filing or in a police station. So many cases are going on. To avoid that, how we are protecting our data? How we are protecting our data? It is a special field. Hacking itself, some of the courses are started how to hack that's called professional hacking or ethical hacking. They are only for to understanding. If you know hacking very well, only there is a possibility of giving your firewall to our data. So the spyware and cyber attacks, these are all things coming on. So what are the data? This is the data problems. How we are getting the problem in our data. Then what is the network security is there? So many network security algorithms available nowadays, like triple DES and RSA, Blowfish and Twofish and AES algorithm. These four algorithms are five algorithms plays a vital role to if you are come across any kind of security like MPIN, or OTP, one-time password, whatever things we come across, I all think all are coming under this 5 algorithm only. So this 5 algorithm is giving the network security in very tight and clear way. The next one is IoT. I said the big data. If the data is big, it's very difficult to access your data in a very good without collisions or without any other problem. So that we need IoT. The IoT is a combination of platform thread, Zigbee network, Wi-Fi, and LoRaWAN, RFID platform. So many things together, they are called as IoT, Internet of Things. So this one, by using this Internet of Things, we can control our data, we can pass our data in a very clear way. So this IoT is nowadays is an upcoming field to do our data analysis and data processing system. So I'm not going to very deeper in IoT. I want to say how the big data will be raised, how the big data will be monitored, and the challenges. And machine learning, of course, the main communication engineering is that how to think, how to make a thing smart way in a machine. That was done by 3 ways. One is called artificial intelligence, another one is machine learning, another one is deep learning. So all are the same one. After almost artificial intelligence is upgraded as a machine learning. When machine learning is upgraded into a deep learning, the deep learning is something interior to the DNA and fingerprint and another systems like that. And artificial intelligence on how the decision making done by neural network and fuzzy logic and so many mathematical algorithms to incorporate to think, make the decision properly. So unsupervised and unsupervised learning methodology will make the machine is thinking very. So nowadays all our automations and robotics is going on. So this machine learning and artificial intelligence and deep learnings are the most important communication engineering aspect to maintain the machine as human brain levels. So okay, so what is that? Previously we discussed that why communication engineering is there. The communication engineering used to transfer the information in a smart way. For that we need so many systems like satellite communication system and wireless communication system, telemedicines, and so many things we discussed. So there is a challenges also we discussed very clearly. What are the challenges? How the challenges are counterfeited. That is the main role of communication engineers. Now come to the students' perspective. If you are going to take the communication as your branch, if you add to your communication branch, means what is the benefit is there? If you are good in mathematics analysis, you can easy to score the subjects, because in all communication subjects or mathematics analysis is required. For example, signal system, DSP, antenna, and transmission lines all need exact vector calculus and differential equations. If you are very clear in that one, obviously the scoring of the subject is very easy. And scoring in a gate examinations compared to other disciplines by civil and mechanical and electrical, it was something is it is a statistics. There is no authenticated information about that. By as I am come across from the gate examination, other things I can say that was scoring in a gate exam in ECE branch is easy compared to other branches. My so many friends over there, they studied in mechanical and electrical. They work hard, but I don't know, they're not getting the score in gate exam in the proper way. But in the easy, that is easy to scoring. So the percentile is 99 point something is achieved every year. So that the scoring in ECE is very easy. And higher degree, if you're going to the master degree, if you're completing your BTech be in a EC, electronics and communication engineering. If you go to the MS and Tech, the versatility is maintained. One is called the mechatronics and you can go to any kind of field like mechatronics, electrical, computer science, biomedical, anything you can go. But if you're taking, for example, if you're belonging to the mechanical engineering means, there is only the possible option is mechatronics. And electric couldn't go to any electrical or computer science or biomedical anything. But if you are being a student of communication engineering, you can able to choose many kind of fields. There are vast open master's degrees are available. So there was if you are a student student's perspective, if you are why communication engineering, the why communication engineering in a student's perspective is that it is easy scoring and the gate exam is easy, and higher degree also is very giving lot of open gate to the many universities in many disciplines. That was a student's perspective. The next thing is in industrial opportunity. Yeah, if you are choosing or see if you are communication engineering, then what are the worldwide industrial opportunities there? So these are all I have listed very few of the companies which is top rated in the world. The packages of the companies are around us maybe every 20 per annum is a minimum packages for each companies. So Qualcomm, Xera, and Ericsson, Texas Instruments is everybody's dreams company. So if you are being a communication engineering, there is a lot of industrial opportunities. There is a IC fabrication, pure communication is also available. If you go to IC fabrication, it is available. And if you are going to any antenna, RF systems, so many companies are. But I'm just here, whatever I just mentioned in the industrial opportunities are pure communication engineering background companies, which giving a lot of nearly 20 per annum for the freshers itself. And then finally, researchers. If you go to any like nowadays, if you are going to any mechanical engineering, the mechanical engineering always do a research means they want to get from some sensor, robotics, whatever things, all are come from the communication engineering. Almost they are saturated, and electrical also the machines also saturated. And if you go to civil, almost the architecture and other things all are saturated. But in communication engineering, for the researchers, so many fields are open. Still, the fields are need so many research persons to enrich the researchers. Like the channel estimation, nowadays one of the hottest topic of researchers, and massive MIMO, which is going to 5G and other advanced generations. This is the topic is need to attract the researchers very well. And pulse shaping, I told already, the pulse shaping is there. You avoid the noise. To avoid the noise, we need the pulse shaping. So the pulse shaping itself, it's a very wonderful opportunities in the research ideas. And channel coding. Channel coding is, I told already, the channel coding is that we are adding some redundancy. There are so many type of codes like LDPC code, Polar code, Fountain codes, and the turbo code. So many codes are nearly there are 150 codes are there. In this 150 codes, the low density parity check code that's called LDPC and Polar codes plays a vital role in 4G as well as 5G. Whatever is coding is coming, these two codes always having a vital role. So if the researchers are having some good idea or having some chance to do that, you can use this 5 fields as your hot topic, and you can start your research. There are plenty of opportunities to get your innovative ideas. Like, okay, the LDPC is my research area. As I developed one algorithm to make the short length codes and how it is achieving the error rate in efficient way. That was my research area. And the user's point of view, why communication engineering is there. Of course, every day we are using Bluetooth and Wi-Fi. So this is a sensor network. If you are going to any places, automatic door is opening, and nowadays for COVID, so many automatic sanitations are there. If you go to an airport, so many automations, so many sensor networks always is around us. If you go to any mall, cinema theaters, and any places, automatic sensor network is always around you, and Wi-Fi is there, and Bluetooth is it. So it's very hard to think without the communication engineering how the world should be there. So that's the last poll. And can you make that last link? Hello, ma'am, are you there? Padmapriya ma'am.
Yes, sir. We are launching the poll, sir.
Communication device helps in day-to-day life. Easiest question. Okay. Okay. So of course, without communication device, it's not easy to live in a sophisticated way. It's a challenging question actually. So I hope really 101 persons are answering as true. Thank you for that. You are polling. And the last thing is, yeah, come to the most time is there. Okay. So we are in the 1 minute. Okay. But I want to conclude this. I want to conclude that it is obvious to everyone is benefit with the communication engineering and technology day-to-day life. So whether we are studying our communication engineering, we are part of communication engineering, which is irrelevant. Without knowing the communication engineering, everyone is using the communication devices. They are get benefited. Assume that nowadays people are not living without food, but without phone, I think no one can live. Like such a situation is we are moving to the next time. So that was good only actually. So the researchers have this is the layman point of view. First point is layman point of view. All kind of persons are utilizing the communications, and why communication engineering is there. The answer is it is useful to our daily life. The second answer is why communication is because as per the research point of view, there are a lot of areas for research. And in student point of view, why communication engineering is that in student and industrial persons, they have a lot of pathway to achieve their goals, and there is a long opportunities for them. So in student and industrial point of view and researcher point of view and day-to-day life point of view, the communication engineering is an excellent tool to utilize in our life. It is not a part of our life. It is a life. It is a complete life. If you go anywhere, by example, by we are giving a webinar also. We are in a very remote way. I'm in Hyderabad right now. So many people are there in our many places, and irrespective of any other things, we are enjoying with the webinar. That also in the communication applications. And final word is without communication engineering, the world couldn't imagine its next step. Are you agree with this one? So without communication engineering, the world couldn't imagine next step. Suppose assume that there is no data connections for 10 days, the world will be stopped. Even the COVID is going on. We in our home, work from home, we are doing so many activities because of the internet and the communication. We are transferring data by wireless mechanisms, and that. Suppose there is no data, internet, and there is no mobile phone, means completely the world is stand without anything. So that was exact lockdown what we are expecting. So with this thing, I hope you may get a very good idea about this one. With this 1 hour, I plan to justify the title, but it's not an exact one. So there are so many point of views there. So if you are interested on it, please go into your internet and other things, and you can get some good idea about this why communication engineering is that. So if you have any queries, please raise it. I'm ready to answer your queries in a happy mood.
Thank you so much, sir. That was really a wonderful session. You have touched communication with all the emerging areas. We convey our heartfelt thanks to you for sharing your valuable knowledge with us. So now we have got few questions from our participants, sir.
Yes.
The first question from Deepika is she is asking you to suggest some easy related basic online courses, sir.
Okay, very wonderful question actually. Easy related online coursing nowadays, application wise, we can see DSP and VLSI. VLSI is one of the very useful online course like DSP architecture using VLSI and neural network with neural network and machine learning, and these are all the some key areas we can do some online course. And nowadays IoT related means data analysis. If you study very well, I'm one of the evident. My friend is doing nearly 6 months course in IoT, that means data analyst. Now he got placed in one of the German company. He got placed due to the COVID. He couldn't go to the Germany. So what is the thing is the hot topic right now is the machine learning, deep learning, and the data analysis. If you start to study that kind of online course, there are so many online courses there. If you opt that, 100% there is a placement. And if you want to do some research point of view, you can do some DSP architecture and neural networks if you choose that one. That was and polar curves. There is if you go to that our NPTEL, there is a new 5G network course is available. The 5G network course. That 5G network course really, if you start to study whatever I said to the channel estimation, polar course, all are covered in a single course, single syllabus, and you can understand in a good way. So that also is expected to the next level of placement and research point of view. So better you can choose 5G network and course and data analyst course and IoT related course. Finally, you can use on a neural network course. If you do that, VLSI architecture course. If you do that, definitely you get good in your careers, especially communication engineers.
We have the next question from Arun Kumar, sir.
Mhm.
He's asking about how to prepare GATE at home for ECE engineering.
Excellent. Actually, there is so many nowadays apps are coming. So many mobile apps are there, and for GATE exam for ECE, and there is a free online course for GATE exams available, and so many video courses. There is video courses like channels. So many channels are available in YouTube. If you go to ECE, particularly for a waveguide, if you want to study a waveguide, there is a series of lectures available, which is covered our GATE syllabus, and they are conducting the mock test also. So using that mobile app and the YouTube channel that is called GATE for Communication Engineering is there. So many channels are available. They are giving plenty number of options and the knowledge they are giving. So you can utilize it in this COVID time.
Thank you, sir. The next question from Charu Sharma. Uh,
Mhm.
she has asked the difference between CDMA and GSM device and which one is better.
Excellent question. Actually, the CDMA means the Core Division Multiple Access, and GSM is the Global System for Mobile Technical Systems. Both are 2.5G. That is the 2.5 generation. And what is the difference between CDMA and GSM? Is that CDMA is based on the coding. The code is mainly notifying the user, but in GSM, SIM card, that is a subscriber identification module that is used for notification of single user. And here the security of system is CDMA has high in security of data, and GSM is having low security. But once upon a time, if you are in CDMA, you couldn't change any other service provider. For example, if you are in Geo assume that last time Geo was started as a CDMA. You could not change the plan. That's the mobile is dedicated. The hardware is dedicated to that particular CDMA only. Nowadays, not like that. Even if you have a CDMA, it can transfer to any other kind of service provider. That is it. So only the thing is that was identified by code. I hear SIM and uh, uh, security point of view, CDMA has more secure than the GSM. That was a huge difference between CDMA and GSM.
We have the next question from Jayant Verma, sir. The question is, in which core areas we must be clear to secure a job in communication platform?
Actually, exactly if you want to do a communication platform means there are three type of things. One is DSP, another one is RF system, another one is called uh, networking. So the three type of things will play a vital role. Networking and DSP and RF system. RF system contains antenna, waveguide, other designs, and DSP contains the filter design and the receiver and other design. And networks contain security, IoT, whatever things we are doing. Now, these three core areas is need to concentrate, get good job and good research places. So I think once again I want to repeat that one is DSP, another one is that is a signal processing, and another one is RF system, and third one is called we can say networking system. So these three is the key point or core point to get a good idea and good opportunities in communication.
We have few more questions to be answered, sir.
Yeah.
The next question from Shakti Gupta.
Mhm.
The question is regarding 5G range bit handling. Is the current transport structure, that is the optical transport network, will be suitable for 5G or not?
Actually, 5G is still in the research process. So many, the question is, I think, is a too tricky and very good question. But the answer is many countries or many 5G standard is not revealed right now. That was not the specific standard because it is under the progress of the technical activity. So each countries are providing their own strategies. Still, it was not confirmed. Some of the thing, of course, it is yes, optical fiber networks also utilized in 5G, and the communication, the modulation is like it is an 8PSK, and it is started with the encoding and decoding methodology by Polar Cores. So there are and frequency of operation also is given very clearly, but it is not confirmed. So we couldn't say that is the structure of 5G. But optical fiber is also in the research. It is want to include in a 5G.
The next question from Deepa Erolkar. The question is, which are the areas for research in wireless sensor networks and wireless communication?
Wireless sensor network, if you are going at no, there is like the start error rate, how to reduce the error rate, and what is the shortest part, and there are so many networking architecture is coming. Network architecture and the data rate and latency, the three key points for wireless network and wireless communication is that we can use for there are many type of model like indoor model, outdoor model system. Making the model first of all, and then the modeling the system like analyzing the data multi-path systems, multi-path array systems, and eliminating the fading channels to convey the fading channels. Those kind of things come under the wireless communication system. Wireless network, it contains what I say in the latency and architecture. There are 100 number of architectures. No, not more than that. 100 number of special architectures for wireless sensor network to get a better performance. So the architecture and latency and the data collisions the avoidance technology, those incorporate in this one, and indoor model and propagation path, multi-path propagation observations and fading channels performance. Those things come under the wireless communication to analyze. I think these three concepts are involved in wireless communication as well as wireless networks in our systems.
The last question for today's session, sir. It is from Sai Bano. She's a Triple E student. Hope so. She has asked, which is the best course for Triple E and any internship is there for Triple E students?
Okay. Actually, the course for Triple E. Can
Yes,
I
sir.
get the question again, please?
Tell me the best course for Triple E and internship for Triple E students.
Best course for Triple E in masters. This is asking about the masters. I mean, sir, right? Because this belongs to Triple E, no?
Yes, sir.
Best for master. If you are in master, best course for Triple E is that. Oh my God. Actually, I'm not that much capable in Triple E, but Triple E is the same thing like neural network and whatever we are studying the architecture of machine learning and neural network physiologic and deep learning. Those is common to electrical, electronics, mechanical, and the IT. These four discipline people can opt machine learning, IoT, and deep learning and neural network analysis. So if you choose that one as your area that we can do. The internship is that so many electrical companies there. So many electrical companies like uh, government sectors like Bell is there, and then Honeywell, and all so many companies are available. I don't know which part they are coming from. If they are browse there, what is the industry belongings to their part? I mean, belonging to their places. Then we can easily make some intention with these companies. I think so.
Sir, we have got few more questions. Can we proceed?
Yeah, sir. Yeah, I'm
Yes, sir.
happy.
The next question is from Manigantan, sir. He has asked why Li-Fi technology is not implemented worldwide.
That's a cute question actually. Wi-Fi actually, Wi-Fi not implemented. No, this is under the same. How is 5G is not implemented? I mean, it is under the progress. Everybody is keep on. So because if there, what is the problem in implementing the new technologies? That if you're, for example, the first day you're fixed with some technology means the second day one more technology is implemented, which is quite greater than that one. So every day we could not change it. So the people want to work hard to saturate its performance, but the saturation of performance is going every day with many research people because nowadays research is giving a lot of importance than anything. Therefore, but Li-Fi we are expecting it will come as soon as within 1 year. Within 1 year, definitely life is. No one don't say life is not coming. It's under the progress. It's coming on. This one Wi-Fi is there. Wi-Fi is maybe it's the next upgradation of the Wi-Fi. Of course, it's coming as soon as possible, but it's not in the proper time period. This is the time to implement Wi-Fi. That we couldn't say anything as a problem. Definitely it will come.
Thank you, sir. The next question is from Deepika. She has asked whether the 5G can be upgraded in LTE.
LTE, of course. Even LTE, we are using in the 4G as a LTE or WiMAX systems. So LTE plus some added methodology or some communication methods is added to in a 5G network. So LTE is upgraded. Definitely LTE is upgraded. Then only it will be a 5G network. That details I want to make sure because I couldn't say the exact technology which is going to involve with LTE and give this 5G network. So that I will give you the exact technology later. But the answer is definitely LTE going to upgrade in 5G. That is obvious.
The next question from Vinod Reddy. How to get internship offers from our EC department?
Yes, EC department internship. It is an state level and it's an international level. Many companies like that, like even Qualcomm. Qualcomm is available in Bangalore as well as in Hyderabad, and Honeywell is available. Honeywell is available again in Bangalore. In Madurai also is available. So many companies like developing PC. That kind of companies we should come across. We should approach with our college to the companies. If the companies has uh, um, any plans to hire the people for internship, definitely they will respond and they will give some. They will conduct some examinations to make internship. If you are passing that examination, obviously you can get your internship with your stipends also. They are giving the stipends also. So my request is that don't go for any other low like BSNL and they are only giving the certificates only. They are not giving any other upgrading your ideas. So better you can, even though that's very difficult to get internship in high standard companies like Qualcomm and Honeywell and Siemens, and so many companies there. It's very difficult, but keep on trying. If you are getting that one, definitely your thinking capability and working culture is keep on going on. So try to catch it, and with via with your college activities, college, then only they will respond. If you directly go, no one is responding. So you write a letter from your college. So the group of people, if they are having the concern to take, definitely you will get the chance. And moreover, you are ready for the examinations. They are going to conduct some objective type of questions. If you are passing that one, definitely you will be there. There is one more question like Jasmine Infotech. So one of the questions, DSP company, which is there in our Chennai itself. So it's one of the very good company. I'm hearing a lot of research and signal processing works going on. So you can choose that also in your internship.
Thank you, sir. The next question is related to choose their post-graduation course after biomedical engineering.
Hmm.
They want to know which course they can join. What is the emerging course they can join in PG after
Yeah,
completing their UG?
actually, there is a if you are a biomedical engineering, there is so many plenty there is a DNA coding. Already I said that there is a DNA coding uh, done by if you go to the Coursera. I think Coursera there is one course is right now is going on like DNA coding. That was I take the course. It's quite interesting, which is having the most biological background. So that kind of thing. And one more thing is forensic biomedical forensic uh, biomedical. I think so. I'm not clear with the exact the name of the discipline. Is mostly the people are wanted right now. Once upon a time, the forensic done by manually. Nowadays, the forensics done by digitally. All are done by our people only. So that needs a lot of people because every places crime rate is increasing, keep on increasing. So that if you are planning to the forensic and that one, the forensic related medical courses that is available. So many Germany is offering the forensic related thing, many things, and I hope Italy, US, they are also the next US related. Universities also providing such disciplines. So you search on it. I heard my three of colleagues they're joined in MS, the forensic, and in Germany, and now they are going to complete. They are having a lot of ideas. Still, they are not finishing. So many companies are giving offer letters for them to join their company. So that's why I'm evident. I'm evident to do that the forensic related. This is one of the biomedical engineering discipline only. So that one and DNA coding, if you want, you can choose as your career.
We have the next question from Megha Raj. The question is about she needs explanation about 5G, sir. 5G with respect to Aloha.
Hello? What is it?
Aloha, sir. ALOHA.
Aloha protocol actually.
Yes,
Aloha,
sir.
it is
That
a
protocol she is asking explanation.
Aloha protocol is used for handoff strategies. So if you want to move your mobile phone is moving from one tower to another tower, there is a called handoff strategies. The handoff strategies can be so many things. In Aloha, slotted Aloha, there are many type of protocols available. And if you want to the 5G here, the main service is in eMBB. This is a thing, and it is a massive IoT. That is a very important thing. It is an IoT is very less massive IoT. I told that massive. What can I say? Um, Massive memo. Massive memo is connected. Normally, a memo used to for 4G, but here the massive memo is used to for as a 5G network. And here the speed is increasing because of it is reducing the latency and it is a sensitivity. The bandwidth the bandwidth utilization also is ultra reliable. So these are all the key points about the 5G. Actually, I asked to the management to explain about the 5G only. This time, I asked about the title we are going to propose to 5G, but the management is saying that it is connected with for school students also, so it won't be that much huge thing. So it's better you can choose Y communication. So if it is possible, of course, I'm going to give one more lecture. So what is 5G? What is the milestones and what is the travel of 5G and where it's going to end and what is the application? Those things we discuss very clearly later. But the thing is, 5G network, the speed and working nature and the usage, that only we are discussed right now, not in the clear way. That only we are discussing right now. Yes.
Thank you, sir. You have answered the questions in a very patient manner,
Thank you.
sir.
Yeah. I'm in the
Yes, sir.
line.
Yes, sir. We
Okay,
thank all the
actually,
participants for joining with us today. Hope you would have enjoyed the session well, and most of the questions have been answered by our speaker. Yes, sir. Now
one
you can convey, sir.
Okay. One thing I want to say once again, I thank to Dr. Praveen Kumar and HOD Srijita ma'am and our principal Ramesh sir and everybody and on the coordinator Dr. Karnakaran and Padma Priya and other persons and Anita ma'am also is giving some input to me. I'm very happy to be with the part of webinar series and. The questions also is really inspiring me. The people asking too many good questions. This kind of questions only when I come to know that how the participants have the wonderful ideas and something else. I hope you people all get some good idea about why communication engineering. The answer is a n number of answers there, but I'm converted into challenges and the application and student point of view, research point of view, and opportunity point of view. Only in this level, I just divided. If I got a chance to do any other webinar series, I will. I hope you. I'll see you back again, everyone, with a good approach. Thank you once again to all, especially in Sakta Engineering College. Thank you so
Thank you,
much.
sir. You're always welcome, sir, and you're always a part of us. Our upcoming webinar is on modern technologies, artificial intelligence, and machine learning by Mr. P. N. Narayana Prasad, Senior Technology Architect, Infosys Bangalore, scheduled on June 22nd, that's tomorrow from 4 to 5 p.m. I request all the faculties and students to attend the webinars and get benefited. I kindly request the participants to fill the feedback link with correct mail ID. The link for feedback form and e-certificate will be posted in chat box. Please fill the form and receive your e-certificates through mail. Participants kindly complete filling feedback form within 30 minutes after session gets over. We like to inform that feedback link will not be shared through WhatsApp or mail. Thank you all for your participation. Stay safe. Our upcoming webinar is on modern technologies, artificial intelligence and machine learning by Mr. P. N. Narayana Prasad, Senior Technology Architect, Infosys Bangalore, scheduled on June 22nd, that is tomorrow from 4 to 5 p.m. I request all the participants to attend the webinars and get benefited. Meet you all in the next session of our webinar series. I kindly request the participants to fill the feedback link with correct mail ID. Link for feedback form and e-certificate will be posted in chat box. Please fill the form and receive your e-certificates through mail. Participants kindly complete the feedback filling form within 30 minutes after session gets over. We like to inform that feedback link will not be shared through WhatsApp or mail.